Kureiji Ollie desu. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Selamat datang di streamnya Ori Nation de. Yakusha. Hello. Jemawa. Hi Ollie. Good evening. Jemawa. Hello Jami. Hello. Hi guys. How are you, Ollie? I'm doing great. Ollie sehat. Alhamdulillah. Yeah, genki da yo. Mina wa genki? Yeah, so today we'll be doing a chill free talk. Hari ini kita cuman ngobrol-ngobrol santai saja, teman-teman. Kyou wa yukkuri zatsudan yaritai to omoshimasu. I was thinking maybe I could play like a game while I do like a zatsudan, but I thought to myself, I can't be bothered. So I decided, you know what? I'll just do a normal zatsudan because why not? That's the main goal anyways. That's what I want to do anyway. So like I didn't think that well, I mean, I guess we can save the games for later. Ya, jadi tadinya Oli kepikir mungkin ngobrol-ngobrol sambil main game kan ya. Cuman Oli kayak, aduh main game apa coba yang bisa ngobrol-ngobrol. Maksudnya bisa sih dinkum gitu atau yang lain-lain. Cuman Oli kayak, jujur ngerasa gak enak soalnya kayaknya yang Oli stream itu terus gitu. Jadi Oli kayak, yaudah deh hari ini ngobrol biasa aja, dibikin free talk aja. Hehe. So, kyou wa yukkuri zatsudan yaritai to omoshimasu. Yay! Dan Kum sambil sejarah kerajaan lagi. Iya, Oli belum belajar kerajaan Islam tapi, but I haven't studied the rest of the history. I thought that maybe I could do like Japanese history, like, you know, Kusanagi and whatnot. But the more I think of it, I feel like a lot of people already know the lore anyway, so like, I held back. Oli tadi juga sempat kepikir, iya kali ya bicarain sejarah lagi kali ya, kayak sejarahnya Kusanagi gitu. Tapi makin Oli pikir-pikir, kalian udah pasti tahu itu mah. Eddie Raid, Chiyochori, welcome, hello Raiders. Selamat datang Raiders, and hello Chiyochori. Everybody give it up for indie VTuber from Indonesia, Chiyochori. Hi, hello cantik. Oshi, mwah juga. Hehehe. Also, we have a super chat from Isang Minim, so let's read it out loud, shall we? Jombawa Orijang, long time no see. Mai kawaii Jombijang, apa kabaru? Hari ini juga Orijang wa totemo terlalu cantik sekali desu ne. Hari ini saya ada Woli Wom in my balloon. Tapi saya lihat Orijang my wom is adios. Now I'm okay. I mean, that's good to hear. I don't know what he had, but I'm glad it's gone. Thank you very much. Minta ambil imus mesinggong. Imus. Dan lupa ambil cucu mesinggong. Cucu. Thank you. Kamsahamnida. Thank you. Makasih. Malam sayang absen izin mode radio lagi ya. Di luar lagi makan malam sama teman-teman. Gak apa-apa. Toh kebetulan ini Oli kan tadi buka Q&A kan ya. Terus ini ada banyak pertanyaan-pertanyaan menarik. Jadi memang sepertinya akan mode radio juga Oli. Yeah, it's fine. If you guys want to put me in the background, that's okay. If you guys don't want to chat that much and just want to lurk, that's also fine because I opened Q&A and not gonna lie, there's a lot of interesting questions. It actually does feel like a radio, kind of. Podcast with Ollie! Anyay! Yeah, so, what do you mean Ollie chatting is foreground? Nah, you're so sweet. But yeah, if you guys have anything that you guys would like to discuss, or if you guys have like interesting topics or questions, you guys can see in the live chat, there's a Q&A going on. You guys can submit literally anything that you guys want to talk about. If it's interesting, I'll be reading it out loud. But if it's not, then I'm gonna be skipping. So like, no offense. Just let me put out that disclaimer so that nobody gets salty if their questions doesn't get read. Ya, jadi ini kalau kalian lihat ada Q&A kan ya lagi dibuka di live chat. Apabila kalian ada topik yang ingin dibicarakan atau ada pertanyaan yang pengen ditanyakan ke Oli, silahkan ditaruh di sini. Cuman kayak belum tentu Oli akan bacakan. Kalau menarik pasti Oli baca, tapi kalau enggak ya jangan baper ya. Hihihi. About my early super chat, I got my worry worm in my brain, but I'm okay now because I saw you! Thank you, love ya. Aw, I'm so glad that you don't have that worry worm in your brain anymore. Thank you, Xiaominim. Gitu. Pas collab sama Oscar itu gimana cerita awalnya? Tanyanya di Q&A, tapi karena Oli udah keburu baca gak apa-apa. Itu awal cerita Oli diajak sama Ray dari Twitter. Ya. Jadi kan kita mutual, kita saling follow di Twitter. Terus habis itu dia kayak, Oli mau collab gak? Kebetulan banyak juga fans aku yang bilang kalau aku mau collab aku harus datang ke kamu. Bukan harus datang ke kamu sih, tapi kayak fans-fansnya aku bilang kayaknya bakal seru kalau collab sama kamu. Nah, gitu kata-katanya. Terus Oli kayak, oh gitu, boleh collab apa? Terus kata dia, yuk kita kayak exchange culture gitu, apa kayak exchange budaya segala macem lah gitu. Terus Oli kayak, oke, ya udah dari situ kita planning aja. Tapi lebih banyaknya itu planning dari Ray-nya. Ya. So, someone asked, like, how did you actually get to collab with Ray? Well, we're mutuals in Twitter. We follow each other, and she DM'd me one day. She was like, hey, are you interested on collabing? A lot of my fans are very keen to see a collab between you and me, and I thought it'd be really fun to learn each other's cultures. So are you down? I'm like, oh yeah, sure, why not? It was such a fun collab. It was, wasn't it? Yeah, it was really, really fun. If you guys didn't catch it, it's in her channel, by the way. Kalau kalian kelewatan gak apa-apa, itu VOD-nya masih ada di channelnya Utskare. Anyay. Gitu. Let's see. Let's look at the topics from the Q&A. Any cool group collabs coming up? Unfortunately not. I haven't planned anything. I was planning on doing so many group collabs in 2025, but I underestimated myself a little bit. I thought that I wouldn't be that busy this year, where in actuality, this is the busiest year I've had in my entire career. Mostly because there's a world tour, but of course it's because we have other stuffs cooking in the background. So yeah, awalnya Oli pengen lebih banyak lagi grup collab. Soalnya 2025 Oli kira, kayaknya gak bakal sibuk-sibuk banget. Jadi yuk kita bikin banyak grup collab gitu. Akhirnya aku bisa merencanakannya gitu. Lah, ternyata ini menjadi tahun yang paling sibuk bagi Oli. Oli kalendernya itu udah penuh loh guys. Like believe it or not, in my calendar, every single day is booked. There's only like, you could count with your hands just how many dates I have available. Kayak bisa dihitung sama jari. Oli punya berapa waktu luang, beberapa hari luang aja gitu loh. Sedikit. Sibuk banget, yes. She's a 5 stars Michelin chef. She cooking so hard. Very busy is good, but don't forget to take care of yourself. Of course. Yeah. Gitu. Oh my god, it's the prettiest zombie in the world. And oh my god, it's the swaggiest. Swaggiest? Yeah, I think that's a word. Everybody give it up for Dame Dahlia! Indie VTuber from America! Welcome! Selamat datang. Tuh teman-teman, kalau ada moderator, dia VTuber dari Amerika. Lagu-lagunya keren. Tolong dicek, cekidot anjay. Marka. Yes. Gitu. I love the way you made Reika-chan laugh. I'm also glad that I didn't scare her too much. If anything, I was a little bit worried that my appearance might spook her a little bit. I was actually a lot more surprised when she called me the kawaii onesan. I was not expecting it, you know? Oli kaget waktu dibilang kayak, ini onesan yang imut itu kan? Kayak, aku imut, aduh Reika-chan bisa anya. Spooky, I only see kawaii. Nah, shucks. And she said it out loud too. Yeah, it means a lot coming from a kid, cause you guys know how honest kids are, right? Terus, gimana ya? Bahagia tau gak sih ngedengernya dari Reika? Soalnya kayak pepatah berkata anak kecil itu gak bisa bohong kan ya, anak kecil itu selalu jujur, apapun yang ada di kepala mereka langsung diblak-blakin aja gitu. Yeah, they're super honest, so I am really happy. What are you looking forward to the most next month? I'm looking forward to a 1-week break actually. Yeah. So there will be a break. There will be a time where I will be taking a break. It won't be 1 week, probably 4 days. I don't know how long it will be, but like I will be taking like some time off, a little time off for myself. I won't be working behind the scenes, and I won't be streaming. I won't be doing anything, and I'm very much looking forward to it. Yeah, you're gonna leave us. I'm sorry, but. You know, I don't want the name Kureiji to become like a reality here. I don't want to be batshit mental. Yeah, like a little summer break. So, ちょっとだけね、来月そうよね。来月は、ちょっと休みしたい。ちょっとだけね。Soalnya kadang-kadang kalau Oli streaming, kalau Oli nggak streaming, Oli tetap kerja guys. Oli kayak masih recording lah, bikin proposal lah, ngejelasin ide-idenya Oli lah, segala macam gitu, meeting lah gitu. Jadi kali ini Oli beneran pengen break, gak mau ngapa-ngapain, gak mau buka Discord, break gitu. Yeah, so like even when I'm not streaming, I'm still working. I'm still recording stuff, so I'm still making like proposals, I'm still making like ideas, whatnot. I have to like go on meetings to explain my ideas to like the higher ups. So I am looking forward to the day where I just don't open my Discord at all. The zombie girl needs brains. Feed her brains now. No thank you, I'm not very keen on brains. Ollie in swimsuit swimming? Yar! Oh my gosh, it's going to be so good. It's been a while since I actually went for a swim because you know, this might come as a shocker, but I'm kind of a germaphobe. I don't like touching things that are dirty, and ever since COVID, I have like a phobia, a fear of actually going to like public pools. We never know what's inside. Like I get that there's chlorine and that it would clean up the pool and whatnot, but what if the 1% of bacteria or virus just gets in? You know? It's very, very scary to me. So, I'm really looking forward to the vacation, the mini vacation that I'll be having, because I'll be swimming in a private a private swimming pool. It'll be nice. Gitu. I don't think that's how it works. Well, I don't know how it works specifically either, but I'm still very scared. Private swimming pool is the way, right? You know in your heart somebody peed in that pool before. Real. Let's not lie to ourselves here. Somebody would, and definitely did, pee in the pool. So I'm very, very scared. It's 99% safe. The other 1% looking at you. Exactly. It might be low. Like the chances might be very low. But it's never zero. Thank you for the Akasupa! I haven't been watching Hololive that much for a year or so, but I've been gravitating towards your content a lot more lately. Really? That makes me so happy! And your energy made me remember what I love about you guys, so here's my thanks. Nah, thank you, Poadu! Much appreciated. Thank you so much. I hope you're nice and comfy here. Enjoy yourself, okay? Chill maxing by the pool. Hell yeah. Sounds fun, right? Let's see, what other questions do we have? And by the way, a lot of people said that they wanted their questions to stay anonymous, so I won't be reading what's it called? I won't be reading the names. By the way, oh my god! 50 gifted memberships! Poet deal! Yo. This man right here. Everybody, an applause, please. Nice gift. Everybody say thank you to Poadu. Thank you, Poadu. So nice of you to give memberships to everyone. 50 memberships, that's a lot. That's like 2 classes. 2 classrooms, I mean. Thank you so much. So very nice. Yeah, enjoy the memberships. This. Let's see. Next, what would be your ideal vacation? Like the kind of place and activities you'd want to do while relaxing? I think this is already a given, and a lot of you guys probably already know, but I am interested in trying like culinaries and whatnot, and I'm also very interested in actually learning about stuff. I'm messing up my words. I am interested in going to museums. Yeah. Like science museums, history museums. I think that'd be really cool. Especially those interactive museums. Oh, how I love them so much. I love experiencing those things. I like experiencing new experiences that aren't necessarily physical. Because the zombie body, guys, gotta be honest with you guys, it's pretty weak. It's pretty frail. So I'm a little bit scared if, I don't know, if I go hiking, whatnot. Did someone say museum? Raden. Maybe. Museum hewan terbaik. Museum hewan. Itu mah kebun binatang, bukan? Glamping for the zombie idol. Yeah, Dinosaur Museum and Joyers Unite. I like the last museum that I went to that I really enjoyed. It was a vehicle museum. Like it had all sorts of It had all sorts of vehicles from like the past decades, centuries, yeah, definitely. Like they had the boats, they had like the bicycles, they had like the cars. It was actually pretty cool. In Indonesia, yeah, they have it in Batu Malang. Yeah. That was the last museum that I went to, and it was really, really nice. It was dope. I was learning history, but I kind of forgot. Museum sejarah the best menurutku. Ollie juga suka museum sejarah, apalagi kalau ada ceritanya gitu kan ya. But I don't know. I also like art museums. Like when you look at a piece and you're trying to like piece out what the artist is trying to convey. That's also really, really fun to me. Ollie juga suka kayak ke museum-museum apa tuh namanya? Seni. Ya, museum seni. Kayak kita ngeliatin satu karya gitu, terus kita mikir, artinya apa ya? Apa yang ingin disampaikan oleh pembuatnya ya, gitu kan ya? Gitu. Have you gone to museum angkut? I don't know. I don't think I have. Yeah. Gas ke museum keraton nih, it's so cool. Ih, jadi pengen. Now I'm having like really big trouble just deciding what museums I wanna visit. Yeah. Sama bukan modern art, hehe. Yeah. I'm wondering what museums look like in Japan too. I really should start DMing Raden about it or something because I am interested. Thank you. I'm trying to look for topics that won't burn me, that won't cancel me. So please excuse me, it's taking a little bit. Ollie, kalau misalkan Ollie, kalau misal kamu dikasih pilihan lanjut kuliah tapi dianggap anak durhaka dan buang semua mimpi dan kerja buat adik-adikmu, pilihan mana yang kamu pilih? Aku udah diambang mau mati tapi pahala kurang. Berat ya. Tapi dari semua yang Ollie dapet, yang ini kayak bisa dibicarakan. Yang lain agak berbahaya. So this question, it says, Ollie, if you were given a choice to actually continue your studies, to go to university and continue with college, but also get labeled as like a bad child, throwing away all of your dreams just so that you could work for your siblings, what option would you take? Susah. Tapi kalau bagi Ollie, jawabannya gampang sih. Bagi Ollie, ya udah Ollie lanjut dan kerja buat adik-adik. Gitu kan ya. Ini disuruh pilih atau itu kayak Ollie agak bingung. Ini kayak lanjut kuliah terus kerja buat adik-adik atau kuliah or kerja. Tapi kalau Oli sih udah pasti adik-adik Oli kedepankan dulu. Yeah. I would definitely put my siblings first before anything. What was the question? Basically, would you be okay if you continued your studies and go to college, also work for your siblings, even though your parents don't think that it's a good idea, basically. Gitu. Susah ya jadi kakak. Susah, cuman kayak pada akhirnya ada kebahagiaan jadi kakak juga, tau gak sih? Melihat adik-adik bisa tersenyum, bisa senang, itu bagi Oli menyenangkan. Like, it is hard being the older sibling, but also at the same time it's kind of rewarding also. Imagine working for something so hard and then you get to see the smiles of your siblings. It is deep. It is a little bit dark. It is a little bit hard, and to choose between your dreams and having to work for someone else, I don't know. Terus kalau dibilang lanjut kuliah tapi dianggap anak durhaka, menurut Oli sih ya, kamu lanjut kuliah itu hanya dianggap durhaka, bukan berarti kamu durhaka dong. Yeah. This is just my opinion. So apparently they're like, what do you think if you go to college but your parents actually disown you because they think that you're a bad kid? And in my personal opinion, let it be. Just go. If you want to go to college, then go to college. Because they only think that you're a bad kid. You're not actually a bad kid. Soalnya bagaimanapun di agama pun juga gitu kan ya. Aduh, bawa-bawa agama. Sorry guys, agak berat. Cuman kayak di agama kan juga dibilang untuk gapai ilmu setinggi-tinggi langit gitu. Jadi menurut Oli gak apa-apa gitu. Bad as in unskilled, bad as in your, how do I say this? See, in the Asian culture, you have to honor your family. And basically, sometimes in how people view their child, if they don't listen to what the parents are saying, that's basically them disobeying and dishonoring. If it makes sense. Yeah, ungrateful. So. Gitu. Susah sih, tapi yang pasti Oli pilih adik-adiknya Oli. Soalnya kayak apa ya? Kalau jadi kakak, apalagi kalau keluarganya sempet susah ya. Especially if your family have financial problems. As the older sister, or as like the older sibling, you definitely would know how hard it is to like put food to the table. And you probably don't want that for your siblings, so that's what I would take. Disrespectful, that's the word that I've been looking for. Thank you. It's great if you can manage both, but focusing on one thing is better to me. True. Kuliah bisa nanti-nanti guys, banyak juga yang kuliah jam malam atau full online, benar. Chill, maksudnya nggak jadi. Oli akan diem, nggak jadi. Pertanyaan berikutnya. Let's see. Zombala Ali, so this might sound very white, but as an Indonesian, you have a special ability, like to be able to grab a snake without fear. Is there a cool thing that you can do that Indonesians can't? Yes, but this is what I think. Okay, sure, we have the power to withstand spices. Like spicy food is, yeah, it's like a passive skill for us. But also, I feel like Indonesians, we have mastered the art of not giving a crap, you know? We know how to not give a damn. But we also know when to actually do give a damn. Yeah. Kita, ya nggak sih teman-teman? Coba, Oli ingin nanya ke teman-teman Indonesia. Bener gak kalau Oli bilang kita sudah menguasai seni dari apa ya? Bodoh amat. Nah, seni bodoh amat. Kita itu kalau apapun ya udah deh bodoh amat, kerjain gitu. Bilang aja kita lagi stres. Dikasih kerjaan lagi. Apa yang kita lakukan? Apakah kita komplain ke atasan? Bukan. Kita bodoh amat dan kita tetap kerjakan. Betul atau tidak? So apathy. Yeah, I think we mastered the art of apathy. Yeah. For example, let's say we're very stressed. Let's say we already have so much work, but then suddenly your boss just gives you more work that's not within your job desk. What do you do as an Indonesian? Complain to the upper-ups? Of course not! You don't give a damn, and you can't give too much F's to actually go up to the upper management and complain. What do? You stop giving a damn and do it anyways. Ya, kerja. Ada masalah, santai dulu gak sih? Yeah, and we also, listen, the art of not giving a damn is so powerful. Have you guys seen that one video? It's like kind of a meme video. So basically there's like a storm brewing just right outside. And then there'd be like this guy, he'd be chill, eating his noodles. Even though like the trees are basically doing a backflip behind him. Yeah, we mastered the art of not giving too much of a damn. And we just become chill like that, you know. Kayak pasti teman-teman juga ada pernah lihat kan ya video yang lagi ada badai di belakang. Itu pohon-pohon sampai kayak pengen kecabut gitu. Cuman bapak-bapaknya santai aja makan mie. We give a damn when needed. We know when to give a damn and when not to give a damn. But me, I'm a little bit neurodivergent, so that doesn't apply to me. But I think that applies to a lot of Indonesians. Kalau Ollie pasti baper, tapi menurut Ollie untuk mayoritas Indonesia udah pasti gak baper sih. Nih, average typhoon and sea. No, Ollie don't have the passive. Burning house, this is fine meme. Kita juga jago pakai WC jongkok, Li. Itu mah banyak. Itu mah orang Asia juga banyak yang bijak. Is that always a good thing to have though? Well, it makes life easier. Cause think about it this way. The more you think about it, the more stressed you become. So how about you go with the flow? Just do what you must do. And avoid conflict by not giving a damn. No stress, live longer. Real. It's easier for the things you can't control. Benar. Kayak kalau dipikirin terus kepikiran gak sih? Jadi daripada kepikiran terus stres, mending gak usah dipikirin dan lakukan saja. Kan? This. Dipikir-pikir, mending gak mikir. Hey, overseas fan here. Hey, Ollie, heard you wanted more of us in here. Of course! I always want more people in my chat. Welcome. Don't worry, I'll be doing my best translating. I hope my English is easy to understand. Sakarep mulah mentality. Avoid unnecessary conflict and live peacefully. Yar! Gitu. Don't worry, you got the ESL card. Your English is good. Thanks guys, shucks. But can he understand you speaking Indonesian this whole stream? I don't know, that's on you guys, not on me. You're my favorite Hololive VTuber, love your videos and personality. Wish my future wife is like yours. Like mine? Like mine? Are you what are you implying here? I'm not married yet. I cannot understand any ID, but that's okay. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. I mean, you guys should be able to understand through the vibes that we're giving right now. This. You're indirectly rejected, Ollie. Shut up, Bobby. Giliran muncul aja lu. Didn't you marry Narissa and Sora though? Oh, that's what they meant. Hi, Ollie. Hey, 久しぶりじゃん! Everybody give it up for Uruta-san! Indie VTuber from Japan! 久しぶりじゃん! 元気? 今雑談してる。でも最近はね、あんまり日本人と話すのは少ないから、もうヘタピになったわ。日本語はもうわかんない。Welcome! If you guys don't know who Uruta-san is, he's basically kind of like Reine's brother. Yeah, because he comes from the same mama illustrator, Puchi-sensei! Lots of familiar faces today. I know, right? This. Hi, Ollie. Are you talking really fast in ID or is it just normal? Because it sounds fast because I don't speak Indonesian. I think I do speak a little bit fast when I'm speaking Indonesian. Ori-chan, 日本語うまいよ。優しい。ありがとね。うるださん元気そうでよかった。最近何してた？日本語わかりません。日本語食べません。日本語飲みません。Yes. そばおいしい。見えという。ちょっと、みんな落ち着こう。漢字読めないから。日本語を食べたい？食べないでください。日本語を食べます。食べないでください。Usually ID sounds fast, even the local dialect. Yeah. I don't know, because I feel like if we talk slowly, it's a little bit awkward. What's this? Have you watched K-pop Demon Hunter? I have! I actually watched it yesterday. Yeah. Have you guys watched K-pop Demon Hunter? Kalian nonton nggak? Apa film animasi Netflix yang baru itu yang K-pop Demon Hunter? Minna, もう見たかい? K-pop Demon Hunter のアニメ。I haven't seen it yet. It's very fun. The song is amazing. I think so too. So without giving too much spoilers. Well, thanks, Supa. Ollie, it was my birthday last week. It was! Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it to your stream, but I'm happy to be here today. Yo, happy late birthday, LeButters213! I hope you had a lovely birthday. I hope you celebrated with all of your beloved ones, friends, families, even lover if you have one. I hope you treated yourself to a bunch of your favorite things, favorite food, favorite beverages, fun drinks, your favorite stuffs, hobbies, whatnot. Well, I just hope you had fun because, birthdays only come once a year. Wishing you all the best, stay the best, wishing you the best of health, best of wealth, and hoping that all of your hopes and wishes comes true. As long as that it doesn't revolve around criminal activities. Amen! When's your birthday, Ollie? Mine is on October 13th. It's Zombie Day. Jangan bilang suka sama male lead-nya. Not really. So, without giving too many spoilers on K-pop Demon Hunter, I think the animation and the songs are bomb. I think it's so good. So good, but I'm a little disappointed. Well, I guess disappointed is like a very harsh word, but I guess my expectations were a little bit too high. I think the story progression is... I don't know. I'm not a big fan of like the way they use the characters or like the stories, whatnot. But otherwise, the song and the animation is amazing. The animation reminded me of Spider-Verse. I think it's from the same studio. Someone said Jinu from Saja Boy sounds like Regis Altair, and now I cannot unhear it. I know. I've only... Listen, okay, so this is going to sound really bad, but when I watched K-pop Demon Hunters, I watched it in Japanese dub. So I didn't hear Regis Altair until I saw like the clips online. And I'm like, oh, wow. Is this what Altair would sound like if his voice went a little bit deeper? This. It's a Sony Animation Pictures project. Oh, it's Sony Animation too? Yeah, it is Sony Animation. Now I want to hear it. The lead, the male lead anyways, his name is Jinu. It sounds so... The way... Like the accent, the intonations is literally Regis Altair, you know? His voice is just a little bit deeper than Altair's. But they sound so similar. Man, just trying to butterfly meme. Is this Altair? Yeah, the cadence, yeah. I'm going to watch it just for that. Like, real. Real. You guys would know. When you guys listen to it, you guys would be like, oh. Oh yeah, I can see. Yeah, this is definitely Altair. Like, Altair, if he was like a little bit evil, this is what he would sound like. Oh, are you talking about Solo Leveling, the anime? I'm talking about K-pop Demon Hunters, the movie. This. Hi. Thank you. Next. Hey, Ollie, hope you had a good day. I'm sure you know that there's a new round of auditions open. Do you have any advice for those who are interested in applying for Holostars or Hololive? I've given so many advices before, though. Are you guys sure? Do you guys mind me saying like similar things that I've said before? Maksudnya ini sebenarnya pertanyaannya udah pernah dilontarkan beberapa kali sih. Cuman kayak udah pernah Oli jawab juga gitu. Gak apa-apa kah Oli jawab lagi? No problem, yes. It's good to have a reminder. Okay, so I want more people to audition for ID management. We need more support, guys. Real. If you guys are interested to become like a manager or something, please do. Audition as a manager. Tell Clippers to record them properly this time. Oh my god. Okay, so a little refresher course. Right now, I'm sure you guys know, but the bars are super high. Have you guys seen the talents that we've debuted? Like, we have Device with Flow Glow and also Regloss. And then we have, like, let's say, Armis. And then we also had Uproar. We have Gen 3 ID. We have, like, a bunch of people. And if one similarity that we can definitely agree on from all of these new gens is that they are crazy talented. And at least one thing. Yeah, we also have Justice, you know? Every single one of them is crazy talented. And I mean it. Justice, Advent also, they're unique, you know? Like, think about it this way. Have you seen a Shiori in JP? Of course not. Shiori is so unique. Or like, let's say, have you ever seen Flamoko? They're literally the first twins VTubers in Hololive. Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is that if you want to join Hololive or Holostars, you have to be really unique here. You need to bring something that's fresh, something that's never been seen before in Hololive or Holostars, you know? Become a triplet! I mean, So. You mean I can't use my twin gimmick? Yeah. So. And obviously, being fresh and unique is not enough. You also need to be talented. You need to be good at one thing. It doesn't matter what it is. If you're crazy good at singing, then be sure to tell management that you're crazy good at singing. Or let's say you're crazy good at dancing like Hajime. Then tell them and show them that you're actually crazy good at dancing. You know? One very crucial thing that people keep on forgetting, and this is like a pet peeve that I have because a lot of people also ask for like consultation when it comes to audition to me. If you guys want to audition, don't say, oh yes, I want to join Hololive so that I could sing better. So, no. What do you mean you want to join Hololive because you want to sing better? That's not it, bestie. Listen. When you're joining Hololive, you're trying to appeal yourself. You're not trying to get into a singing course, okay? If you say, I want to get into Hololive because I want to be an idol and I think Hololive can help me with that. No, you don't say Hololive helps you. You want to help Hololive. It has to be the other way around. You must be better before. If singing is not your forte, that's absolutely fine. That can come again later. You guys don't even have to think about the idol thing first. You just have to find something that you're really good at and appeal it to the management. Like, let's say you're really good at riding a unicycle. That's something that's unique and has never been there before. Or let's say you're like Chihaya. She can play the trombone. We don't have that yet in Hololive, which is why it's pretty amazing. That's pretty unique. Yeah. You need talent. That's why Hololive, like, we're called talents for a reason. There's a reason to why Hololive says Holostar talent or Hololive talent, because they see us as talented people. So if you guys want to get in, you guys have to be really good at something. CC violin is also unique, very unique, right? Or like, let's say Gigi, she made like a game. She did made a game during her debut, right? That's really unique also. She knows how to like gather the crowd. Like, if you guys can dance, sing, and draw, that's fine. But you gotta show them that you're very crazy good at it. Because, not gonna lie, we kinda already have a bunch of people here in Hololive that can sing, dance, and draw. Take, for example, Yofi. Or take, for example, Marine. You know, there's a lot of people that's already talented. So you gotta make sure that you can put yourself, you can actually vision yourself and show Hololive or Holostars that you can also be on the same stage, be on the same level. This might sound a little bit harsh, but it's the truth. Question, do you have to be a streamer prior? It would be better if you had a portfolio, is what I would say. So you don't have to be a streamer per se, but if you were a creator and you had a portfolio that you can give to Hololive, something that they can see, something that they can consider, it would definitely be better. What if someone said, I can thirst trap people? Well, I mean, that's cool, but how would they prove it to the management, you know? Gitu. Marine was really bad at dancing at first, right? まあまあ、それもあるけど。それもあるけどね。But right now we're talking about the present. And the present is that the level is very high. I'm not going to lie. The hurdle is very... If you guys are good at comedy, let's say, if you guys are good at public speaking, that's also a plus point. And if you guys saw the audition, note, if you guys can speak a lot of languages, if you guys are multilingual, that's a big, big plus. So, like, I mean, it's cool. You can speak English. Yeah, I mean, English is a very broad language, and a lot of the people, they speak English, but also at the same time, it would help a little bit more if you spoke something else. Like, let's say if you guys spoke Spanish, that's pretty cool. Well, I mean, we have Haka, but in Hololive, we don't have, like, a Spanish-speaking talent yet, I feel. In Hololive, okay, not in Holostars. What if the second language is not a broadly used one? That's okay. It's portfolio. Anything that you guys can put into the portfolio, that's already good. That's like a plus point, you know? You guys don't even have to think like, oh, what if it's like a language that nobody uses? Well, that makes you unique then, because you're one of the little people that can speak the language. And you're going to be in an agency where you're the only one who can speak that language and appeal to that certain language speaking society, you know? Yeah. It's really good. So, like, you know, don't doubt yourself. If there's anything that you guys can put in the portfolio, put it in. Gitu. I speak Australian. That's like a new language. What if I don't know how to dance? Again, it doesn't have to be singing or dancing or drawing. It can be any talent at all. If it's a talent that we've never seen in Hololive or Holostars or in the Hololive production, basically, that's a very big plus point. That makes you unique. That's your winning trait. Yeah. Gitu deh. Hehe. We don't have a Portuguese speaker yet, right? Nope. Does eating fast count? I mean, okay, so here's the thing. Having a talent is important, but it needs to be a talent that can be shown on stream. Something that can be used in media. You're going to be a VTuber. So, obviously, eating, it'd be cool. But, like, it's going to be a little bit hard to make content out of it. Don't you guys think so? So. What about Japanese, Indonesian, English? That's basically Hololive ID. I love writing, but I got no clue what to do with this. Well, you could make a, I don't know. You could try telling them that you're very good at script writing for voice packs. Hey! Gitu. The yell forgot being comedian is definitely a plus point. Yep. So that's my take. And also, again, just a reminder, don't tell Hololive that you want to enter Hololive because you want to better yourself. If anything, I feel like that is a point that makes the management goes, you know? Yeah. You want to better Hololive, not better yourself. So instead of saying like, I feel like Hololive would give me the opportunity to be able to sing better since everyone there is no. Instead of saying that, say this. I think Hololive would benefit so much because my technique of singing is something that not a lot of people do. Well, it's okay. It's okay to sound a little bit arrogant, you know? That's what I feel. As long as you can prove it, it's fine. It's a I receive, you receive. It's not the I want, you know? Because you're applying for a job. People keep on forgetting that you're applying for a job. We are not a charity agency who grants people dreams. Is the rough way of saying it. Oh god, I hope I don't get cancelled. Yeah. Didn't Callie say manager can sniff out people who can stir trouble among the other groups? Is being too cocky dangerous? I mean, let's take for example Gerard. He says stuff that sounds cocky like, oh, you're talking to the great Gerard and stuff like that, right? But obviously, gimana ya? Tahu diri lah. Like, it's because they can sniff it out. It's okay to be a little bit arrogant because you're trying to sell yourself here. If you sell yourself short, they might think, well, I guess they're not worth it, you know? It's just a persona. It's okay to be a little bit arrogant as long as it's not too much, you know? And I feel that's already a given. The way Gigi worded it is that you gotta believe in your own bullshit. Yeah. So. Yeah, real Jared is a good boy underneath the cocky nature. And that's cool, you know? So. M-Chans of Holo have insanely good vibe tech radar, yes. If you guys want an example of like a really, really good Hololive or Holostars audition, do you guys know Justin? Justin Kuwabatake, the one who covered I with Senna. Like the male I. Like I keep telling everybody, if you guys want like a good example of how an audition looks like, look at his rejected audition. His audition is so good. That is a good example of an audition. He did audition, and it's really, really cool. I still think about it, you know. Yeah. Mental, physical, Justin. And that's all I can say. Thank you. Next, let's see. Mama. Humma. What is your favorite breakfast when you're just lazy? If I'm lazy, then I don't eat breakfast. I skip it. Because I get too lazy. Hi, semangat nanti pas World Tour. By the way, hal apa aja yang biasanya kamu siapin sebelum World Tour? Ya, ini World Tour pertamanya Ollie ya, jadi kayak belum biasanya sih. Cuman ini ada beberapa hal yang Ollie siapkan. There's a person that asked, Ollie, good luck on World Tour. By the way, what do you usually do to prepare for a World Tour? Well, one thing for sure, if you guys want technical stuff, so I gotta be ready with the visas. I gotta be ready with all of my baggages, suitcases. I mean, yeah, that's one thing. That's one of the technical stuffs. Yeah, and yeah, I gotta increase my stamina, whatnot. But if you guys are talking about like performance-wise, well, there's a lot of practice that goes into the performances. Because there will be group performances, there will be solo performances, and the group performances are well, you know, ya harus sehati aja gitu. It's called a group performance for a reason, right? Because it's a group. So basically, you gotta make sure that the group is all good, and then you can actually vibe with the group. So you can also perform well with the group. It's just a lot of practice, basically. So that's like things that we gotta prepare. But basically, we prepare just by practicing. Yeah. Gitu. When it comes to visa, do you do it yourself or does Hololive arrange it? Hololive definitely helps me with my visa. But a few of the visas, obviously, they can't accompany me, so I have to do it myself. So, you know, when it comes to visas, they will assist you if they can. If they can't, then, well, they're just going to give me tips on how to actually go through with the visas and whatnot. Do Hololive members take language lessons in Hololive? Some of them do. For example, we have Muna Senpai with her Japanese lessons. I don't know if she's still studying them though. That's what I heard anyways. Yeah. A lot of people do, I think. This. Hi. Oh, Hololive also provides too. Nice. Yeah. I mean, they are the agency after all. Thank you. Next. Would you consider putting one of your songs during the waiting time of the stream? Right. I should probably do that. I'll do that next time. Thank you. Apa ini? Hidup tanpa ayam geprek atau hidup tanpa Minecraft? Hidup tanpa Minecraft. Karena Minecraft itu gimana ya? I don't know what to say. I don't want to get cancelled. Entahlah. I think I like my food better than my games. Ayam geprek is life. Ayam geprek is love. Yes. Yeah, games aren't everything. And I've only gone into games recently anyways. I don't do games that much in the first place. Tetapi di Minecraft ada yang jual ayam geprek tau. Lava chicken. Gitu. What food is trending around you and your friend right now? Italian, Indian, or some new fusion? Want to try some new food, but lately Ray and Kana, they've been trying to get me to try Thai. Yeah, but I haven't had the time to actually go and eat with them. We've also been really interested in eating nasi mundi, nasi biryani. Apa sih namanya? We're also very interested in trying Arabian food, I think. Yeah. Those are like the two food that we really want to try out. Oh, Indian food. Mandi and biryani. This. Biryani is great. Gitu. Should try some kunafa. Those are peak. Yeah. Gitu deh. Nasi boleh mandi. Yeah, we plan on actually eating like the way the real Arabs do it. Like, you know how they would like sit on the floor and they would eat with their hands, and there would be like this really big mountain of rice, and then you just eat it with everybody. Yeah. We've been meaning on doing something like that. But also, what's been really popular among my circle group of friends are sweets and bakery goods. Yeah. I haven't eaten Indian food before. I wonder what it's like. Indian food is bomb, guys. It's really nice. Yeah. Gitu deh. Hi. Let's see next. Suka baca novel nggak? Kalau iya, genre favoritnya apa? Oldie dulu suka baca. I used to like reading novels, but it has to be like easy novels, you know. Novels that it's very hard for me to find like a novel that's very easy to understand in my brain. Some novel, like, you know, sometimes I would ask my bookworm friends, I'd be like, hey, what's a good book to read? I kind of want to get into reading, and then they'd give me a title, and by the time I get the title, I read it, and I'm like, okay, my brain is not connecting to the story here. You know. Yeah. Like sometimes they open the book a little bit too hard, and I don't know what to do. I guess, what novels do I like? I like a novel that doesn't have too many characters, I guess, so that it's easy to remember. Apakah ketua mafia anak nakal CEO muda kaya raya? The things that I think, you know, it's easier for me to read stuff from Wattpad or like fanfiction.net or like archives of our own. Yeah. Novels I don't really read, but fanfictions, whatnot, it's a lot easier for me to read, obviously, because it's a lot more beginner friendly. Fanfic enjoyer. My favorite is comedy, obviously. I like just laughing at stuff. Nito. Next. Selamat malam, Ollie. Mau tanya, golden play button YouTube Ollie itu Ollie simpan atau milik perusahaan? Ollie simpan lah. Iya. Masih ada di gudang. Soalnya Ollie pengen majang pun nggak bisa. Dindingnya Ollie soundproof, guys. Jadi nggak bisa Ollie pajang golden play buttonnya. Di gudang, iya. Soalnya nggak ada tempat biar bisa majang. Itu. Let's see. Bentar ya, guys. Banyak banget ini ternyata. Cettomate. Nggak sengaja ke refresh terus kayak tiba-tiba boom, banyak banget. Let's look at the recent ones then. Lee, kalau mau buat original atau cover song, apakah mesti harus menuhin persyaratan tertentu? Secara Oli jarang upload song, baik original atau song cover. Original sama song cover beda ya. Soalnya kayak kalau original itu kan itu lisensi jadi punya kita. Terus itu kayak revenue-nya masuk. Kalau cover song itu beda-beda syaratnya. Someone was asking like, is it actually hard to like is there like a certain things you gotta do so that you could upload originals and covers? Well, certain things sometimes okay. If you guys wanna cover a certain song, there would be some writers out there that would actually ask you to pay a fee. Only a few of them, okay? Not every single one. Sometimes that happens. So if you're talking about that, then there you go. But otherwise, it's just a matter of just does the talent want to go through the trouble of recording? The reason why I don't do that many covers is because, I don't know, it takes a long while for me to record, and I always feel bad for procrastinating. That's mainly the big reason why I don't do covers. Ya, bayar royalty gitu. Iya, kadang ada lagu-lagu yang dimana mereka kayak, oh kamu mau nge-cover, oke bayar dulu gitu. Cuman bukan berarti semua lagu seperti itu harus ditekankan ya teman-teman. Bukan berarti semua lagu seperti itu. Soalnya kadang-kadang yang diambil sama orang itu cuman yang bagian jeleknya, terus habis itu kayak disclaimer-nya tidak dibawa. Kadang-kadang saja. Kadang ada beberapa, bukan berarti semuanya. Ini hanya satu contoh. Kalau kan ditanya apakah ada yang harus menuhin persyaratan tertentu, ada beberapa, tapi bukan berarti semuanya. Jadi Ollie berharap kalian mengerti. Gitu deh. So. Tapi Ollie jarang upload song cover itu ya karena malas aja. Malas bikin. Because think about it this way. When you make a song cover, first of all, what you gotta do is that you gotta gather creators that would help you make the cover, right? For example, the mixers, or like the one who makes the instrumentals, or like the MV makers and the illustrators. Sometimes you gotta gather like a team first. And then once you gather the team, you gotta make them sign an NDA. After the NDA, we start working, and I gotta record. And sometimes when making a song cover, obviously you want it to sound good, right? There would be a lot of tracks that you gotta record, the harmonies, the ad-libs, whatnot, the choruses. And sometimes it's a little bit too much for the little zombie, you know? I'm already as busy as is. I gotta tell you guys the truth, I've had like a cover that I've been planning on releasing since like 2 years ago. But because I have been too busy, I've been just postponing the project. Because it's not in top priority. 2 years? Gitu. Yeah. It's not for everyone, yeah. Is being a VTuber hard? If you compare it to a 9-to-5 job, no. No, being a VTuber, like, we are busy, but if we compare it to like normal jobs, no, it is not that hard. We don't have to wake up early, we don't have to try and go on to we don't have to wake up early, we don't have to go through public transport, we don't have to suck up to like any bosses, whatnot, because we're basically our own boss. We don't have like a deadline, or like, well, I mean we do have deadlines, but what I'm trying to say is that most of the project comes from us. Yeah, and there's no heavy labor as well. We can take a break whenever we want. We can stream whatever we want. Like every single Hololive talent here, we're not destined to only stream one specific game. We can literally stream whatever. So I feel like it's not that hard. There are some hardships within VTuber, but if you compare it to like a normal day job, obviously it's not that hard. Gitu. Yeah. Kalau ditanya sulit, ya ada. Oh ya, semua pekerjaan pasti ada kesulitannya ya, guys, gitu. Cuman kalau bagi Ollie, ini bagi Ollie ya. Bagi Ollie, kalau harus dibandingkan dengan pekerjaan biasa lebih mudah. Gitu. So. Ini ada yang nge-spam di Q&A-nya Ollie. Jadi Ollie jawab bentar ya. Anggi Maheswari bertanya, kamu itu umurnya berapa sih? Aku umurnya 17 tahun, bos. Selamanya, karena aku adalah zombie. Terima kasih. Ini udah Q&A-nya, jangan di-spam lagi. Thank you. Halo. What are your opinions on both indie and corpo VTubers? I've been considering becoming a VTuber when I'm more financially and mentally stable in the future, and I'm not sure which one would be best for me. Well, personally, okay. I speak for myself. I prefer corpo because I feel like I do need somebody to hold the reins for me. I need somebody to constantly remind me what jobs I have. I need somebody to constantly tell me, oh, look, you got a new job. Because, I mean, if you guys have seen me, I can't juggle everything by myself. I need a manager, and I can't get jobs on my own. I don't think I can appeal to, like, sponsors, whatnot, which is why I'm very grateful for Corpo. Basically, you need instructions. Yes, I am a baby. I am a little bit... what's the nicest word to say it? I'm a little bit stupid. So, I like instructions, I like rules, I like abiding them, and I like getting compliments from the higher-ups. I like getting motivations from the staff around me. I like the guidance that they give me, so I prefer corpo life. But obviously, not everybody is fit for not everybody is fit for corpo. Some people think that they like freedom a lot more, which is fine, by the way. If you guys like being the boss of your own, if you guys think that you guys can handle all of the endorsements and whatnot on your own, if you guys can hold yourself, if you guys can hold your reins from actually going overboard, then definitely go indie. Because I feel like corpo and indie, it has like ups and downs. There's like positive sides and negative sides. So it just depends on your needs. Yeah, I'm honestly leaning more towards indie just for the creative freedoms. Yeah, then go for indie. Very easy, isn't it? Yeah. Even some indies have managers too, from what I heard. だよね? But I think that's a little bit different. Like having managers as an indie, they help with your work. But mostly, you still kind of do everything by yourself. Whereas Corpo, I still do the things that I do all by myself. Like all of the things that you guys see, mostly my ideas. Like for example, my 3D live or like my birthday goods. Those are all my ideas. But obviously, I have management that can help me produce merch, or like I have management who can promote the things that I do. So it is nice. Do you enjoy being a VTuber? Yeah. Gitu. Yeah, so to put it simply, like Arisaya said, corpo means support, indie means freedom. You can choose whichever you guys like, depending on your needs. Gitu. Hi. Is. Apa ya? Let's see, what other questions? Sorry, I'm still looking. Let's see. Have you ever met Elizabeth in real life? I have, and she's the sweetest thing. She keeps on holding my hand, like gripping it, or even sometimes hugging my arm. Or I hug her arm, or she makes me hug her arm. It's so nice. Yeah, no, I think it's the latter. Like every time we walk, she would make me like wrap my arms around her, and we'd just walk that way. She's such a gentleman. This. If you're not a Hololive member, what would you be doing now, Ollie? Probably be going to college. This. Hi. This, thank you. Which is better, trains or airplanes? I like trains a lot more because it's a lot easier to get into than airplanes. Yes. How much does being a VTuber pay anyways? Info while they vary between being in consistent debt to company and earn more than average Indonesian. Well, I guess it depends on the talents themselves. I guess I can't pinpoint on like how much a VTuber makes. I think it's different for everyone, especially since we have like different way of spending like our earnings. For example, let's say that there is 2 VTubers that earn the same amount. But one VTuber is a lot more ambitious and likes using the money for more projects, while the other one likes saving the money and do the bare minimum. So like, I guess it's different for everybody. It's like saying how much does the average Indonesian get? You know, I feel like it's different for everybody. But obviously, it also depends on you and how much you spend your money. No? Only is it possible to be introverted and still be a VTuber? What are you saying? Are you implying that most of the talents in Hololive are actually extroverts? Oh, how silly of you! Yes, it is very possible and it is very common. You are not special. Have you seen other Have you not seen other VTubers? Gosh. You mentioned going to college again if you're not VTubing. What degree would you have liked to pursue? Like a master's of PhD of what? Apa ya? Hukum internasional. Yeah. I'd like to study about international laws. Yeah. If I can pick, okay? If I can pick what I can actually study, that's probably what I would choose. How long from audition to debut? That also varies. I've asked around other gens as well. And sometimes there are people who have their debuts earlier than planned, and some people who have their debuts a little bit delayed. So it kind of depends. Pony Professor, thank you! Can I just vibe here since just back from 12 plus hours of work? Of course you can, thank you. That's so cool. International business law? Yeah! So police lady Ollie, I'll get the handcuffs. I was thinking more of like embassy or something. Like being the Indonesian embassy? How do you convince your family that VTubing is a legit career and not just playing games? Oh, this one was very hard. So back then, I've told you guys how my parents weren't actually fully on board about this VTubing thing, right? My parents thought that this was like another scam, you know? They thought it was a scam. They didn't think it was real. They thought that this was just going to be like one of those... Apa ya? Internet sesat gitu loh. They thought that these things are going to like... They thought it was kind of like a cult, you know? Yeah, my mom gave in pretty quick because she was like, you know what? Whatever makes you happy, Ollie. But my dad was very worried because I am the firstborn daughter and he doesn't want anything happening to me. So what I did was that I showed them Kiryu Coco's channel. I was like, no, look, see, this is the agency that I'm applying for. This will be my senior. Yeah, you see all of these people, they support her. And she makes money out of it. Can you please let me do VTubing? Yeah. My dad wasn't convinced, but my mom was a lot more convinced. She was like, oh, so it's actually legit. And my mom helped me convince my dad, basically. Yeah. Gitu deh. Interesting choice of senpai to show. She was the first one that came up to my mind when my mom asked for like an example of what a VTuber is. Gitu. Have you ever thought of staying in Japan just like other Holo members? I have. I was actually talking about it with my manager like a month ago. I told my manager, you know what? If it brings me more job sponsors, opportunities, I'd definitely move to Japan. And my manager took it seriously. She was like, really? You'd move to Japan? Okay, girly, I will look for like the best apartments for you and then we can talk. And then I just said it in the heat of the moment, you know. I just said that, you know what, if I could get more jobs if I moved, then I'd do that. And she took it as in, oh, Ollie wants to go to Japan. She wants to live in Japan. She started doing research in my stead. She was like, okay, listen, so I have all the data. These are all of the documents that you need to get ready. You'd probably need to go to this place, and this place if you want to try and apply for it. And then here are a few apartments that I found that I think would suit your needs. Soundproof and it's big enough of a room to have like a PC inside. I think you'll like it. I was like, thanks, I'm done, but you know... I wasn't being serious, just saying. Yeah, Emton was very excited when she heard that I was interested in moving to Japan. She was like, don't worry, I got you. And I did consider on actually moving to Japan as well. But, apa ya? Kasarnya tanggungannya banyak lah gitu. Dan Ollie ngerasa gak enak sama keluarga. I felt bad for my family and I have like a lot of installments and things I have to pay. I feel like if I were to pay the monthly rent for the apartments, I would, you know? I would... The rent is very expensive. Do you guys know that 3 months renting in Japan is the same amount of me renting a really, really nice mansion here? Or like a really, really nice apartment here in Indonesia? Like heck, M-chan found me an apartment that was the same price as the yearly rent for my family's condo. Yeah, so, you know, I thought about it, but I was like, nah, I don't know. I think I'm good. Welcome to the concept of inflation, everyone. Yeah. If you did end up moving to Japan, would you rather live alone or would you rather have roommates with Zeta or like other Hololive members that's already living there? I'd rather live alone, definitely. I don't think that I can live with another person unless they have like the same brain cell as me. Like, I think if it was Michi, I'd definitely go to Japan and live with her. But otherwise, I don't know. Because Michi, guys, I swear, Michi and I, we have the same brain. Sometimes I think we're twins in the past life. We think so much alike, it's actually so crazy. It's like we share one brain cell. Like, you know, it comes to the point that whenever I or Michi wants to confide, we never confide to each other. Like, let's say we have some things in our mind, we're a little bit worried about it, and we want to confide in people. Well, we don't confide in each other despite being really close. We confide in someone else because we think too much alike. We already know each other's answer. Like, let's say I confide to Michi about A, then she'd probably say the same thing that I've already told myself. If that makes sense, and vice versa. So if I were to live with Michi, I'd probably do it, but anyone else, I don't know. Yeah, like talking to a mirror. I swear, with Michi, it's like talking to a mirror. It's so weird. We just have different love. We just have different love languages, is what I think. Yeah. I. Gitu. It's good to hear what you already thought of sometimes though. Ma, I do feel validated. If I need validation, I would definitely go to Michi. She validates me so much. I would go to her. Like, the only things that I would confide is that, hey, is it weird if I do this? And she's like, no, I don't think it's weird, dude. I think it makes perfect sense that you do that. I'm like, thanks. I needed that. Yeet. First of all, has Ollie ever lived alone? I'm living alone right now. My sister does come and visit, but I do live alone. Gitu. Yeah. Would you work with indie gaming companies? As long as they pay. Work as what though? If work as, I don't know, a voice actress or like as a game test, I don't think I'd play it. No, you know what? Never mind. I don't think I would work as a game tester. But if I were to be given an opportunity to work as a voice actress, I'd probably do it. A brand ambassador? Probably, yeah. Why not? As a programmer? Definitely not. Have you thought of moving with other members? Not yet. Never, actually. But the Hololive members? No. Yeah. Is there anything Ollie is obsessed with right now? I'm obsessed with ice cream. I've been thinking about ice cream day and night. Soft serve. Or like the scoops. Or even like gelatos. I know gelatos aren't actually ice cream. They're like a different breed. But they're still cold goodies, you know? Chocominto! Shut up! What's your biggest fear and have you ever faced it? My biggest fear is definitely... well, I don't think it's my biggest, but I was afraid of the open ocean. I have thalassophobia. I have a fear of the unknown when in water. Yeah, the deep ocean is very scary. Yeah. But right now, my biggest fear... and this is going to sound a little bit sad. Please don't label me as someone that's constantly sad. I hope this one doesn't get clipped because I swear, every time I say something that's a little bit sad, people would be like, oh my god, Ollie is such a downer. She keeps on being so negative, so please don't clip this. And I hope people don't actually make it... No, like seriously. No, I'm serious. Wet sandwich. Wet sandwich, people. I said the safe word. Wet sandwich. Please don't clip it because I'm so tired of getting my negative emotions getting clipped and then people just assuming that I'm such a downer every single time, even though I'm trying my best to actually put on a face. So, I'm afraid of being forgotten. And I know what you guys are going to say. Oh, Ollie, there's no way that we would ever forget you. You're way too precious to actually be forgotten. You're so unique. I would never forget you, Ollie. I get it. But also, it's a fear. Like, it might not happen now. But what if it happens in the future? You know, what if I don't have a legacy? What if I die and nobody remembers me? You know? It's because... how do I say it? It's the uncertainty, you know? Right now, maybe you guys would remember me. But what about in 10 years? Or what about in 50 years? It's a little bit scary. So. Anxiety is the mind eater. Mane? So. It's because a lot of you guys remember me now. It scares me if I lose the people who remembers me, if that makes sense. Apa karena sekarang Ollie banyak disayang itu, Ollie jadi takut kehilangan gitu loh. You know? Ollie, what the fuck? Kiara senpai! Just a moment. Ish. Wait just a moment. Let me... A moment. Sorry, guys. Hee. I gotta check something real quick. Oh! She sent cake. Oh, such a juicy cake. Also, sorry for the sad face. I have my toggles on. Now go back to the stream, she says. Hehe. Hi, I'm back. Can we have a slice? No, Kiara Senpai's cake is mine. Mine alone. You guys don't get a piece. Kiara's is always watching, I swear. I swear. Scared me a little bit. I was like, is it because I started talking about my fear? Who the heck called her? Kiara Senpai is amazing. I love her. Make sure that you guys subscribe and listen to her songs. Her songs are bangers. Yeah. Choo-choo. I miss you so much. Yeah. Also, I love your unarchived karaoke. I didn't comment that much afterwards, but I was listening. Hehe. You're so gorgeous. You're so pretty. Just a reminder. I love you. All of the kisses. Gay. Whatever. Yeah, this bit can be clipped. Sure. Let's see. I'm a new watcher, so sorry if you already talked about this, but what are some of the games that you're looking forward to playing soon? Wait, before that, pause. I forgot to give Kiara Senpai a shout out, but you guys probably already know her anyways, but I still gotta do it. Eto. Give it up for my beloved senpai from Hololive English, Miss Takanashi Kiara! All that for Kiara Senpai. Oh my god. She has banger songs. You guys should definitely stream it. If you guys haven't subscribed to her already, which, by the way, why don't you subscribe? Why haven't you subscribed, you little... Anyways, subscribe to her. She's amazing. All of her songs, also amazing. The things she does, amazing. Be careful. But be careful when you watch her streams, though. Because the longer you watch, the more in love you'd be with her. Gosh, she's amazing. Gorgeous, kind, funny, caring. The god is also amazing. There's also her god. But, nevertheless, amazing person. Yeet. Anyways, the question was what games I was looking forward to. Nothing. I haven't been keeping up with the gaming community, so I'm very sorry. Oh wait, there is one game that I'm looking forward to. It's called Not Monday Cafe? What was it called again? Not Monday Cafe. Yeah, it's already released. And I'm trying to get management's permission. I want to play it so bad. It looks so cute. Yeah. cute. I know, not Monday Cafe. It's so adorable. Also, you're not 11 Victoria Road, right? I forgot that existed. I thought you were going to do Fantasy Life with the gang. I haven't downloaded Fantasy Life. Yeah. And I think I need to like study Fantasy Life first before I actually play it. I don't know. How can fans help you get more popular? Ooh, this is such a fun question. Okay. Well, there's a lot of ways you can actually help your Oshi to actually reach the mainstream. One of them being constantly talking about your Oshi. Yeah. Or, yeah, you could also commission lewds, I guess. What the heck? You could clip your Oshi. You could just, you know those tweets that people make in Twitter like, oh my god, this person, oh, she can sit on my face any day. Like those types of tweets that would invite engagements and make people wonder what character are they talking about, would definitely help because it would give the attention to your Oshi, you know? To be obsessed with her. And that's the thing with clippers. Clippers do that. Clipper would clip stuff from streams, and then people who only watch clips, they would think, who is this girl? I'm a little bit interested. The clip is actually very, very interesting, so they would then subscribe. So, there's like a lot of ways that you can actually help your Oshi become popular. Hear that, clippers? Ask for a pay raise. Not gonna lie, that's how I found you, Ollie. I know a lot of people found me through clips, which is cool, by the way, and I owe it all to the clippers. Thank you so much. I'm here because of clippers subbed yesterday. Hey! Hi, welcome! I hope you're enjoying yourself. Sorry for the sometimes naughty jokes that I throw in here and there. Spread the word and clip Ollie, guys. Yeah! Or like if you're an artist, you could always just draw me every day. And then people would wonder, who is this artist constantly drawing? That's one way. So. And that's already enough for me. Do you like fan edits or do you prefer clippers? I like both. But the thing about fan edits is that I only prefer fan edits if it's clips or like pictures that you found on stream or at least in the public, like the official stuffs, you know. I don't know how to feel about fan edits that actually use fan arts because sometimes I don't know if they actually ask permission from the artist that they use the arts from, you know? You get me? I do like them, but like make sure that you guys do have like the permissions from of the artists in which the arts you use for the fan edit. Does that make sense? Some do use their own art. Using their own art is definitely okay. I just want people to know that consent is very, very important here. This. No AI either. Exactly. I gotta go, Ollie, and everyone have a good day. You too! Thank you. I get it. Some people repost memes that aren't their own. And people would definitely get a little bit upset, right? So I think it would be best to actually get permission from the people that you want to, from the people whose art you want to use. What if we're not artists, etc.? Anything we can help? Were the things that I said yang barusan Ollie bilang tidak? Just talk about me. Yeah. Like literally comment, literally like, literally just go to Twitter and keep talking about me. This. Yeah, because, you know, when people say like and comment, people would think, oh my god, what's the use of like and comments? Like and comments actually go a long way because, you know, likes and comments, they actually improve our algorithm. And with a lot of comments or with a lot of likes, YouTube might recommend our streams or videos a lot more to other people. And that's basically free promotion. This. So that's like another thing that you guys can do. Hi, Ollie. Sounding very fertile today. Shh. Calm down. Save that for ZOMILY. I've been trying to comment on every VOD or tweet I remember. Yeah! With you guys commenting or replying on Twitter. It helps a lot, you know. It gives me engagement, and with enough engagement, I could show up a lot more in other people's places. This. Hi. Hi. What if I have social anxiety? I'm very sorry, man. Then it's okay. You don't... well, you know. It's okay. Intinya ngasih support gak selalu soal dana, lihat live clip itu juga udah termasuk support. Benar. I'm not the commenting type, but gotta start doing it. Well, you don't have to do it per se. You can... Cause like, I mean, I don't want to force support out of you guys, if that makes sense. Only do it when you guys are comfortable. You prefer fan Twitter accounts instead of fan Instagram accounts? Sorry, I'm asking a lot of questions. That's fine, because it's actually very interesting. I prefer Twitter accounts. I know a lot of people don't have the best relationship with Twitter, considering the many dumpster fire that's in there. But I check Twitter a lot more often than I do check my Instagram. So. Yeah. I never touch Twitter, just don't think it's worth it. And that's fine. But if you guys are asking like, oh, Ollie, how can we find you? And if you're not streaming, where are you active? Well, it's Twitter. I don't actually use Instagram that much. I also got social anxiety, but what I do is talk about you with my friends and also sometimes do silly Twitter posts, like the washing machine plushie recently. Yeah, that one's funny. Yeah. I deleted Twitter for political reasons, and that's valid. It's okay. Gitu. Twitter ad, it's in the description below. You gotta scroll a little bit though. But it's Kureiji Ollie, without any space, without any underscores or dots. Kureiji Ollie all together in lower caps. You'd find me, for sure. Do you have anything you'd consider a dream collab, like brand, games, series, etc.? A dream collab. Never thought about it I've never thought about it actually. Let's see. A dream collab. I think like level 5 maybe? Well, I've thought about it. Like being the ambassador or getting sponsored by level 5 to play Inazuma 11 sounds like a dream. But for a collab, I want a collab for an Indonesian brand, you know? Yeah. I really do. Like for example, I've had a collab with Indomie and Popme along with Kobo, right? That happened, and that was a dream. It was just that it was a little bit too short, you know? I wish I could do a little bit more. Yeah. I want to like be featured in commercials, I guess, or like show up in billboards, whatnot. Yeah. Wadimor. Keren juga, guys. I remember when you were on the chess tournament, I used to hype you with a lot of my friends. I watched you play with my ex-girlfriend when we were friends. The most super fun stuff, good memories. Nah, thank you. Yeah, chess was fun. The Ollie chess arc was an arc that I can never ever forget. Wadimor sarungnya Holofans. I was thinking maybe like Pookie. Yeah, Pookie. I think it'd be really fun if I collabed with Pookie. I love Pookie. Especially like the chocolate variant of Pookie. It has like the same aesthetic as me, right? Because like the packaging is red. The popping strat was legit a good strat. Thank you. What flavor of Pookie would you be? Obviously. If I'm not chocolate, then I have to be strawberry. Of all Indonesian teas, teh botol, teh pucuk, fresh tea, etc. Out there, which is your favorite tea? Mine has got to be teh pucuk. Teh botol sostro. Apapun makanannya, minumnya teh botol. I drink teh botol a lot. As someone who makes fan arts, I'm curious, how would you feel about artists reposting their work a few times if they think talent hasn't seen it? Would that be annoying or considered spamming? I wouldn't consider it that way. I think that's definitely okay. So. Oh, is that why people repost it? Because sometimes I get confused. Sometimes I'm like, haven't I retweeted this before? I still give it a like. But for the, I don't know. This might just be an Ollie thing. So this doesn't apply to everyone, obviously. If I've already retweeted an art, usually I just retweet it once. Unless there's like variants of it. So. Old ones I still retweet, but like newer ones and then they re-upload it like in a few days, I don't think I'd be retweeting it. Which is fine, by the way. They can do whatever they want. It's just that I hope they don't mind me not retweeting that often. Yes. Wait, are we allowed to say brands' names on stream? Yes! Yes. So, this is what the management told me. Back then, we weren't allowed to say it because it's going to be like free promotion, right? But like, if we say it now, who knows? They might notice us and maybe we'd have a collab and that sounds fun. So, you know. Gitu. So, it's okay to say brands. We're trying to appeal to them anyways. Wink wonk. So like we mentioning Inazuma 10 more times, yeah? Yeah. NordVPN. Yeah, you know, it'd be really cool because I do use NordVPN. Did you guys know? I've seen so many NordVPNs and I also still use it. It's really nice. I hope I get sponsored one day. It'd be really cool. Just saying. Do you think it's possible to do VTubing while having a 9-to-5 job? Yes. But also at the same time, it kind of depends on the person that you're talking about. I feel like it is very easy to look for like time. And again, VTubing, especially if you're indie, okay? It's not obligatory. Nobody is forcing you to stream. Even if someone did force you to stream, they'd be outed really quickly. People would call them out. So like, I don't think there's any... There's no need to stress about not streaming as much as the other VTubers just because you have a job. If anything, it's really valid, you know? Yeah, like literally no pressure. I found you through the Geekenders podcast. Oh, really? Thank you for coming to the stream. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Will you be making any appearances on any podcast in the near future? We'll see. I haven't had any updates from my manager. Hehe. With everything going on, if today is your last day, what would be your last drink? Water. It might sound weird, but like, I feel like if I were to drink anything else, I'd be parched. So I think it'd be nice to be hydrated with water. Like maybe drink like 250 milliliters of water. Plain water? Amidis water. It needs to be specific. I like the brand Amidis when it comes to my waters. Mm. I've still been coming to terms with some of the Hololive members graduating. Any thoughts or advice on that? Love you, Ollie. Okay, one thing for sure. All of the feelings that you're feeling are valid. And if those feelings are still within you, it's okay. You can always take your time. Nobody is rushing you. Your mental health, physical health, well, you in general, is a lot more important. So you don't have to force yourself to actually keep up like a happy-go-lucky attitude. If you're still sad about it, that's completely valid. But if you do want to get over it, well, it's a journey that you have to go through alone, unfortunately. Me and everybody else here will definitely be cheering on you. Will definitely help you if you want a distraction. Yeah. But otherwise, it's I don't want to say like it's a you problem, but also at the same time, it's only something that you can solve yourself. Because I can't just say, oh, it's okay, forget about it. Because, I don't know, it doesn't work like that. Yeah, time heals. Take all the time you want. You don't have to be in a rush because all of your feelings are valid. If you need anything, me and the Zamras and Zomilies are here. But otherwise, it's up to you. Healing is different for everyone, exactly. But if you need like a picker-up, a distraction, a little cheer me up, I'll be here. And if you ever need me, I'll still be streaming. He. This. At least that's my opinion. I'm sorry, it might sound like, I don't know, you figure it out. But like, that's not what I meant. Yeah. What do you think of spam call? It's annoying and people should stop spamming my phone. Nih. Cara belajar bahasa Jepang dengan mudah dimengerti gimana, Li? Butuh metode belajar nih. Metode belajar yang paling mudah itu punya guru sih. Oli juga lebih mudah belajar bahasa Jepang karena ada guru. Entahlah, punya kurikulum dan kayak belajarnya satu persatu memudahkan Oli untuk mengerti bahasa Jepang sih. Yeah. Oh, hello! Welcome to the Stream Raiders! Kylie, Mon TV, Otsu! Hope you guys had a lovely stream. Welcome! I'm Hololive Indonesia's second generation Kureiji Ollie. Welcome, Raiders. Yeah. This. Welcome. Kylie Mon Raid. Welcome! I hope you guys had a lovely time. And enjoy yourself. Make yourselves comfortable. Make yourselves at home. Yeah. Thank you. Apalagi ya? Let's see. What other questions do we have? Pancakes or French toast? Or waffles? Well, I like pancakes better. Thank you. Next is from Li, cara jelasin VTuber ke temen yang normie gimana? Kadang bingung mau jelasinnya gimana. Kalau Oli sih bilangnya, tahu yang namanya YouTuber gak? Tahu YouTuber gaming gak? Nah, bayangin YouTuber gaming. Cuman yang mainin itu anime, bukan manusia. Jadi kayak karakter anime, mereka mainin game, itu VTuber. Oli selalu bilangnya gitu sih. Like if anyone were to ask me like what a VTuber is, I'd be like, do you know what a YouTuber is? Have you heard of PewDiePie? Now imagine PewDiePie, but he's anime character. That's a VTuber. I don't know. If I'm not mistaken, you once said that I want to be a seiyuu or a voice actress in an anime. Yes! Do you want to fill an important character like the main character? Like the MC? Or do you want to be a side character? Honestly, if I were to ever be a seiyuu, I want to be the side character and not the main character. The reason being, the main character has way too many lines. I want to participate in an anime, but I don't want to yap that much, you know? Yeah. So, I've been practicing lately too. Huh? 何のつもり？意味わかんないけど。もう我慢してくれよ。なんだい？つまんないじゃん。I don't know, I've been practicing lately. Standing ovation, thank you. You guys are very nice to me. You gotta be one of those kudere girls then when you don't talk that much. Yeah. Need. Phew phew. Last time I asked, you said you aren't taking vitamins, but we're planning on it. Have you gotten any? Gotta be a healthy zombie. No. No. Sorry. Need. Oh, good night, Andrew. Thanks for coming. Happy Eep Eep. Silly question, but do you see the names of who wrote these questions? Of course I do. But a lot of people want to keep it anonymous. So unless they piss me off, then I won't be reading their names. Do you prefer boiled, fried, or scrambled eggs? Scrambled. I love it. Scrambled. Any plans coming up that you're allowed to talk about? There's World Tour. I'll be going on a World Tour. Yeah. What vitamins do zombies need anyway? I don't know. Mashed potatoes or potato wedges? Mashed potatoes all the way. Ugh, water. Don't forget to hydrate yourself, guys. I'm traveling to Bali for my vacation. Any recommendations? Top 3 favorite countries, by the way. It's so peak. Bali isn't a country. But if you're trying to say that Indonesia is cool because we have Bali, then I guess that's valid. Go to Kuta. Yeah. Kuta has the rice fields, and it's really pretty to look at. Thank you. Phew. Let's see. Will you do a watch along for All for One and Justice 3D? We'll see. Why do people know what a Bali is but not Indonesia? I don't know. Maybe it's because... I don't know. I have no idea. How many languages do you speak? 3. But one of them is not very fluent. I speak English. Kemudian tentu saja Ollie berbicara bahasa Indonesia. そして少しだけで日本語を喋れます。喋るます。Apalah. Yeah. はい。喋れます。喋れますな。You speak streamer as well. What do you mean, streamer? I know you are Nihongo Jozu. You also speak Valley Girl? Like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, can we, move on to the next question, please? I don't know. Is that how they actually sound like? I think I'm going to end the stream in a little bit. Maybe in 4 more minutes we'll end the stream. And we'll go to donation trading. Unless somebody has, a very interesting topic to talk about. If you're invited to a potluck, what food would you make? Oh my god, me and my friends, we've been talking about potluck all month. We've been meaning on making like a mini potluck. Like potluck, for example, we want to make like a monthly potluck kind of. So like the first month, since it's going to be like the first potluck, we thought like it'd be interesting to do a potluck, but with a theme of like your initials. For example, I'm Ollie, so the food that I have to bring would start with an O, right? And it'd be really cool. Maybe I could bring like, I don't know, Oreo cheesecake. And then we were thinking, oh, maybe we should do like a bakery potluck with all of like the baking goods, cookies, brownies, cakes, cupcakes, whatnot. And then the next one, it'd be Asia themed, and then it would be like Western themed. We're actually planning on doing something like that. Sounds fun and yummy, I know! And for those of you who do not know what potluck is an event where basically everybody brings in like a batch of food. It doesn't matter what it is. Well, basically everybody brings like a batch of food and then you share it amongst the people. Yeah. What house are you in Harry Potter? I'm a Gryffindor through and through. This. How to be good at public speaking? Well, first of all, you need to have the confidence to actually speak. And then there's a bunch of tips for like public speaking. One of them in which it's better to stay silent than to stutter. For example, if you don't know what you want to say next, instead of going, you see, it's better you just stay silent. For example, let's say I want to talk and but I forgot what I wanted to say. I just pause and it gives me room to think, like what I just did just now. I didn't stutter. I didn't do the yeah. There's a bunch of tips when it comes to like public speaking. That was one of them, but the very most important one is that you need to be able to let your voice out. You need to be brave enough and you need to be confident enough to let your voice be heard. Yeah. How do you calm yourself down when the voices in your head are getting real negative? 2 effective ways. 3 actually. 3 effective ways. 1, you take a shower. If you hear voices in your head, take a shower. And when I say take a shower, I mean also wash your head. Take some shampoo. Make sure the water is running onto your scalp. 1. If you still hear the voices, 2. Eat some good food. Or just eat anything. Snack a little bit. Don't binge. Just eat. Or drink, like eating comfort food or like drink water. Try to calm yourself down. 3, exactly, you sleep. You might still hear the voices tomorrow, but at least when you sleep, you don't hear it. Did you take singing lessons or go to voice acting school, or is it something that interested you already and learn on your own? Since I think a lot of people here are new, and since I don't think a lot of you guys know the lore, back then, I was very poor. My family, we were not financially well. When I was still alive, basically, sometimes I have to fast. Sometimes I would have to skip lunches just so that I'd have some money that I can save. Me and my family, and we were like a family of 5 back then. My brother was already in America, but we were a family of 5. We were pretty broke, and we lived in a 3 by 8 meters condo. It was not good, and it was in a very rural area. Very dirt poor. So I did not have the luxury of actually taking classes or go to like singing lessons, whatnot. You shared like one can of food, I remember. Yeah! Back then we would have to share like 1 corned beef, and that would be like lunch and dinner for my family. So like we would cut the corned beef in half, and then we would cook that corned beef, and then we would share it amongst the 5 of us. It was a pretty dark time. My sympathies. It's fine. I mean, I'm well off now. And it's all thanks to all of the love and support that you guys give. 3 by 8 meters? That includes the living area, the bedroom area, the kitchen, and also the bathroom. So you guys can imagine that on your own. Because I'm new, unfortunately I didn't know the lore. I'm sorry. It's fine. We're so proud of you and how far you've come. Yeah. Now Ollie eats foie gras and caviar. Well, I haven't eaten caviar per se. That's basically a studio apartment, huh? Well, it's I don't know how you call it. I don't think it's a studio apartment. Glad to hear things are better for you and your family now. Yeah, it was really dark. Like, I remember when I was in middle school, my school actually kicked me and my siblings out because my family could not afford the tuition. So, a little backstory, I used to be well off. I used to be pretty rich. I used to be pretty privileged. And I lived a pretty privileged life. I went to like a really nice school. I was able to have a nice childhood. I know what Barbies are. I watched Western cartoons, whatnot. It was like a lovely time. But then things changed. There was an incident in my family. We went broke. And I got kicked out of my middle school. Me and my siblings, we had to skip like 1 year. 1 year of school. Because we couldn't afford to go to school anyways. And then we got kicked out of our house as well because we couldn't afford it. It was a lot. We had to share corned beef together. So. That's a tiny space for 4 people. 5 actually. Alamak hardcore. It was pretty hardcore. Back then I did not have the luxury of doing hobbies or like stationaries. Most of the things that I got were hand-me-downs. Like the stationaries that I got, the uniforms that I got. Heck, even my underwear, those were like hand-me-downs from my cousins. We were that broke. I remember for like, let's see, 7 I think? No, wait. Yeah, it was more than 7 years, definitely. More than 7 years. I couldn't buy anything for myself. I couldn't buy myself like toys. I couldn't buy myself. The only thing that I could buy is probably stationaries because my aunts and uncles, they would definitely fund me if it's for like educational stuffs. But otherwise, like clothes, undies, even food, snacks, or even hobbies, I can afford that. I had to wear the clothes that my cousins wore. I don't know. Hand-me-downs. Very much the same. I got clothes from my cousins, which they barely wore or didn't wear at all. Same with the shoes. So. You've been through so much, I can't say anything at all. I felt like I'm really nothing compared to you. I'm just like a rich kid who just ran away from family. I'm so proud of you. Don't say that. Don't compare yourself. Everybody has their own struggles, for real. I'm just sharing mine. But that doesn't make your own struggles less of a struggle. Yeah. Gotta be grateful from now on. Yeah, that's why I'm very... How do I say it? That's why I'm very attached to food. Because back then, I had to share everything. Everything I had to share. I remember we needed to take like a loan from our family. Like I think we took a loan from my uncle because we wanted to buy a birthday cake for my siblings. Cakes are expensive. Proud of my Ollie. Yeah. I don't like... Well, yeah. I don't like it when people waste their food. I don't like it when they buy food and they don't finish it. And I would feel extremely guilty if I buy food and I don't finish it. Because who knows, there might be other starving people that are not fortunate enough to have food on our plates anyways. Nah. Huh. Is this real story or lore? Oh, this is real. Yeah, it's not lore. it'd be a little bit awkward if I made it into a lore. Yeah, cover really did save me. Yeah. Like, I remember back then, the PC or like the mic. Oh, here's a little bit more of a lore story. Well, I don't know if you count this as like lore, but I remember I told my friend that I really wanted to be a voice actress, and then she heard my pleas, and then she was like, "Why don't you become a VTuber? VTuber is like the next best. Why don't you become a VTuber? Because being a VTuber is basically the next best thing." And then I was like, well, yeah, but like, obviously you would need a model, you would need a PC, you would need this and that and this and that. And this friend of mine, she was so nice. She actually lent her PC and her mic to me. Like, even during debut days, I was using her PC. And without her, I don't think that I'd be where I'm standing today. Yeah. I've paid her off, obviously. And I still keep in touch with her, but I actually told her, do you want me to actually, like, introduce you to Chad? But she was like, nah, I'm good. So consider this as a mysterious friend A who helped Ollie with her endeavors within the VTuber world. That friend's a real one. This. Too bad Chat can't ask if she's single. This it. Knowing how you didn't like wasting food, those videos of people wasting food for content must piss you off, huh? Yes. Pisses me off so much. Like, I didn't realize that I'm so attached to food until now. I remember I was ordering takeouts. I was ordering a sundubu, which is basically like a Korean soup. I accidentally dropped it. And I started crying. And it's not the type of crying where you start, you know, it's not like the cute crying where you just tear up and go, aww. No, it's the type where I actually started wailing. I surprised myself. I started crying in front of my now already fallen sundubu, and I didn't think I'd actually be that extreme, you know. I had a crash out because I accidentally spilled my soup. Yeah. It's actually pretty crazy. I've only realized it recently. And you know what? I had this talk with Nana Asteria. We were talking about our love language, and then she was like, "Oh, how do you show your love, Ollie?" And I'm like, "Oh, I like gifting gifts to my friend." And then she was like, "Oh my god, that's so sweet." And then we talked about love language, and then suddenly she hit me with the, "Did you know that apparently our love language is something that we actually lacked in the past?" And I was like, dang. I was like, oh, that kind of makes sense. Yeah. That hit something. I was like, wow. You're kind of right, though. When it all clicks. Yeah. Yeah, when my therapist told me I was shooketh for an entire week, I was shooketh as well. I was like, damn, was it that bad? Now I know why I'm the physical touch type. This. I don't think I get it, but I'm scared. It's fine. Yeah. I remember Michi talking about you caring about her weight. I'm just so scared for her, man. I talked about it in ZOMILY, so I won't talk much about it on a public stream, but holy damn, Michi. It's different for Michi though. Like I told you guys how I'm a little bit pissed whenever food isn't finished. But towards Michi, it's not me being pissed or being... like, she doesn't annoy me. It's more of a... I'm worried, you know, because how small is your stomach? What made your stomach so small in the first place? You're kind of scaring me a little bit, Michi. It's more of a, are you sure you're okay? Kind of vibe. When it comes to Michi, it's not the, why are you not finishing? It's more of a, why are you not finishing it? Are you okay? So. Yeet. I'm sure Michi will react to this. Hi, Michi and Twitch. She talks about me a little bit too much. Michi, you should stop talking about me in your streams. No, just kidding. I like it when she talks about me on stream because that means that she's always thinking about me. Yeah. Kusa. She wants you so bad. My grandma used to say if you don't finish your rice, the rice will cry. Me too. And you know what? I remember. It wasn't my grandma, but it was like my aunt. She said something along those lines, and I remember not being able to sleep when I was 6 years old because I just imagined the rice crying and the dumpster saying, Ollie, why didn't you eat me? I went through all the process to become a rice and you didn't eat me? No! Now it's too late! You can't eat me anymore because I'm already in the trash can! Give me nightmares. I couldn't sleep well after my aunt said that. I was told once every grain of rice left on your plate is a pimple on your future wife's face. I know. My grandma said it will be taboo and bad karma to have a leftover. Well, the moral of the story is that you guys should not waste food. Hee hee. Classic child story. Dish. Anyway, otsu ya, otsu. Kita yang sekarang nangis dapetin nasinya. Yeah. My family knew I was fussy and didn't push me. I'm grateful. Gitu. And I think that's all. I think that's all of the lore that I can drop today. I don't know. Zombie, is there like any lore that I could probably share with public stream? Aside from my family being poor? We're not poor anymore. Tomorrow we'll drop the deepest What lore? Oh gosh! Another raid! Hello, Mirikuti! Otsu on stream! And welcome to the Stream Raiders! Hi! Welcome! I'm Hololive Indonesia second generation super kawaii zombie idol. Kureiji Ollie! I hope you guys had a lovely stream. What did you guys do? Otsu on stream, and thank you so much for the raid. Yeah, don't worry, we're just yapping. Being in an Ollie stream is so comforting, like the family I've never had. Nah. Thank you, Moza. Gitu. Do you agree that there's no such thing as kebetulan in this world? Like everything that happened, it's meant to be? Yes! My mother, Mama Lily, she's always taught me that everything happens for a reason. Yeah. Like there can be so many reasons. For example, if you broke up with a girlfriend that you've dated for 7 years, then well, maybe that means there's someone better out there for you. Or like, let's say that... let's say, you missed I don't know. Let's say you missed the train to something. Well, maybe it's because there's like more opportunities after you miss the train. I don't know. There's definitely something about it. Yeah. Everything happens for a reason. And you know, sometimes the reason can be that you're just stupid. Thank you. Thank you very much. Again, everything happens for a reason. Ollie, now that multi-streaming is allowed on Twitch and you have an old Twitch account, any plans to also stream on Twitch? Whoever said that? Multi-streaming is only allowed now. Multi-streaming has been allowed since, holy damn, 3 years ago? 4 years ago? Yeah! Ever since I made my old Twitch account, it's okay to actually multi-stream. It's just that, I don't know. I'm scared of multi-streaming in both Twitch and YouTube because the cultures here are very different. And I also don't remember the password to my Twitch. That's also very true. Shouldn't have dragged me down like that. Neat. Twitch audience is very reactive. Yeah, so at least from my observation, Twitch chat, they like using their emotes a lot. In which, to us, if we use emotes, well, you know, there's really no conversation going on, you know? And double chat is hard. Double chat is certainly hard. I'll have to try it to get used to it, but also at the same time, I don't know when I'll be ready. Yeah. I feel like YouTube uses emote spams a lot more though. Do they? Well, at least in my chat, I don't see it. It's just very different chatting cultures. And I'm a little bit, I don't know, I'm a little bit scared. This. Gita. I'm proud and respect you very much. I wish I'm as strong as you. You are the true fighter and no one ever changed my mind. Thank you, but that doesn't make you less of a fighter too, Jimmy. Everybody is strong. It's just that we have different ways of being strong. We have different ways of conveying our strength. Is what I would say. Well put. Strength is a philosophical question. Anyways, if we don't have any other topics, I think we can end the stream here. It's been, what, 2 hours? It's about time we read donations, people. So... Ito. Let's read them! Mari kita mulai baca. We'll start with Super Chat. There's not a lot, so it'll be really fast. For the ones that I've already read, I'll be skipping. First of all, I would like to say thank you to Kureiji Ollie. Hugs and headpats for my yapping zombie. Love you. Thank you. Love you too. And then from Isang Minim, more hugs and headpats to Ollie. To no reason. Thank you. Then let's see. Yum, 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 yum. Lunamo, I won't spend money in the gacha game I'm currently playing, but I spent 100 summons and I got 1 Aleph, a banner 6-star, and I already spent everything to level him up, and it's not meta, but I like him. Also, his story is the 3rd summonable human. I have no idea what that means, but I'm so proud of you, and I'm so happy for your happiness. Thank you for sharing, Lunamo. Thank you for the pink super. Next is from Quintarius. Thank you. From Randy R. Day. Oh, I've already read this one. Let's see. Nox Kalis. Ollie, what do you do if you're stuck on your work? It feels like I'm stuck at mine for weeks now. I'm ready to cry. Well, the first thing that I would do, if I'm stuck with my work, I have to report to my MChan. I have to tell my manager. I need to let her know that I am burnt out. But that only applies to, like, Hololive talents, I guess. Need to let them know. Yeah. First of all, I seek help. And the second thing that I would do is that I would usually spend 3 business days of not doing anything. I would just lie on the bed. I would just doom scroll and bed rot all day. Eat when I have to. I make it so that I'm so bored that I need an activity to actually quench my boredom. That's how I gaslight myself into working, at least. So I do nothing at all. I make myself as bored as ever. And then once I'm bored enough, once I'm super bored, it'll motivate me to actually do my job. Well, that's what I do anyways. Obviously, everybody has different ways of combating their burnt out, but that's what I do. That's actually a strat used in universities. Is it actually? That also detoxicate yourself by not doing anything. It's so nice. Yeah. Fortunately, I'm privileged enough to have 3 days of not doing anything. I don't think I can afford to do that right now, but I will gamba through. Well, if you can't do that, there is one more thing that you could do. You could punish yourself. So either you bore yourself to death, or you punish yourself to the point that you actually have to do your work to reward yourself. So, like, when I say punish, I mean like you restrain yourself from touching your phone for the next 24 hours or for until you finish your work. That's how I gaslight myself into doing work anyways. I just punish myself all the time to make sure stuff is done. Wakada! Thank you for the stream, Ollie. I have to go now, sorry. Not being able to stay till the end. Have a lovely night and week. Thank you, Lunamo. Oh, gosh. Thank you for coming. Same as Gerard. He also bed rots and think of ideas. Geniuses think alike, I guess. It's discipline, boredom, lol, to make doing work more fun than doing nothing. Mane? I would just think what would happen in the future if I don't do my work now. That also is a good way of thinking. Hey, yo! Another raid! And this time by the one and only Hololive Indonesia first generation senpai, Ayunarisu! Otsu! Were you guys doing Dincom? Dincom bukan sih? Halo Risuners, welcome, selamat datang. Datang untuk mencintaiku, alah. Thank you. Habis ngapain? Did you guys have fun? Ya tadi nobar Dinkum, Dinkum maraton. Suka. Iya baru datang loh. Lah kan katanya datang untuk mencintai, gimana sih? Habis digebukin, halah kasihan sangat. Kasian tapi aku ketawain. Yeah, welcome. We were just talking about how to actually combat burnt outs. Baru kita lagi ngobrolin tentang burnt out gitu. Jadi kayak kalau kalian sampai burnt out, apa yang dilakukan gitu. Terus Ollie kayak kasih tahu, oh kalau Ollie sih kayak gini, hehe. Gitu. Didn't come today, didn't come tomorrow, didn't come forever. Kami di sini disayang-sayang, muah. Yeah. Malas-malasan. Oh, I hope you guys had a lovely stream nonetheless. Moga-moga dinkumnya kalian menyenangkan ya. Hehe. Ini Ollie juga sebentar lagi mau udahan sih. I'm going to end the stream soon. We're reading donations right now actually. Ini sekarang kita lagi baca donasi. Jadi hehe. Kalau tiba-tiba udahan, sorry ya. Hehe. Resting time? Iya, udah jam segini. I mean, it's already 11 p.m. So I mean, right? Gitu. Mana chatnya menghilang? It's pretty late. Hehehe. Okay. Moving on. Let's see. Ginza 2004. Museums are great, but I like science ones because if I wanted to see beauty, I just joined my Oshi stream. You may know her. Look in the mirror. Ah, shucks. Shut up. Thank you. Thank you. Katanya gak mau bangun jam 2 sore lagi. Iya, makanya ini bentar lagi kita mau end stream. Besok Oli gak boleh bangun jam 2. Oli harus ke studio. I need to go to the studio tomorrow. I can't afford to wake up at 2. Yeah. Anyways, lanjut. Let's see. I've read. Lonely dude, didn't you tell Yago you need me? I did, but you see, okay, this was during when we were talking about auditions. I told Yago you need me, but I was bullshitting my way into the company. Let me tell you guys something. When I first joined Hololive, I had nothing to me. Nothing! Unlike Anya, I wasn't fluent in Japanese. Unlike Rene, I was not very musically gifted and I do not know how to sing back then. I had nothing when I debuted. Literally, I bullshitted my way in and somehow it worked. I faked it until I made it. Literally. So me being here is honestly a miracle. Yeah, the only thing I had back then was my dignity and my confidence. Other than that, I didn't add any talent to me. Jangan merendah gitu, cantik. Yeah. But you know what? It worked anyway. So make sure if you guys want to like audition, since we have to open auditions now, just be confident. And show them all of the things that you guys can do. I mean, if I made it, that means you guys can do it too. Maksudnya Oli aja bisa masuk Hololive pada saat itu, padahal Oli gak ada apa-apanya. Apalagi kalian, kalau kalian ada apa-apanya. Ih. Gitu. But I'm not super kawaii, Zami. Nah. Well, you can be super kawaii something else. Roll a 20 on charisma. Confidence is the best weapon. Exactly. Thank you. Let's see, what else? Lonely dude. Good morning, mother curse. Yeah. Thanks. And then next is from Max Garcia with the red super chat. Oh my god. Hi Ollie, thanks for the company while I work. Regards from Argentina. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. That was a great impression. Thank you. I tried my best. Welcome, Argentina. Next is from LC Lapin. Another bit with clippers in their Oshi is it helps keep a track of the best moments. A few told me they help show how their content is being received. Yeah! It's really, really nice. Gitu. Let's see. Next is from Golden Boomy. Amazing food funs. Thank you. And then from Golden Boomy. Can we have a nice wholesome nickname for her? She doesn't want one, but we can just call her the really good friend that helped Ollie during her debut times. Thank you. And then next is from Jimmy Weep Shooter. I've already read this one. Let me refresh a little bit. Ito from B Buster. Thank you for the super sticker. And from Lunamo. Thank you. And that's all of the super chat for today. So I think we can move on to maybe Social Buzz. Yar. Boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. Boom boom boom. Boom boom. From Social Buzz we have from Minku Momo! Ollie! Thank you so much for the social buzz! But that's about it. There's only one social buzz, so I think we can skip this one. Take one more because I love my sister. Nah, stop. Stop it, Demi. I appreciate it, but stop. Hehe. Eto. Next, we'll be reading from Streamlabs. Berikutnya kita baca dari Streamlabs. There's only one. Ollie, do you like tempe? I do like tempe. I've actually been thinking about eating tempe. I miss tempe. I want to eat tempe now. Yeah, and that's all of the donations. Some more hugs and kisses from us. I love you. Nah, love you too. Thank you. You guys are all so sweet. Sorry, my super is already dead? Ito, Sugaku Hakase-san. Here it is. Oh, I've heard a lot of Holo members taking dancing and singing lessons, but do they take acting lessons? Wakannai na. I mean, basically, all of the Hololive members, they can take any lessons that they want. I don't know if anyone takes acting lessons, though. Yeah, my acting, like, if you guys buy the voice packs, I don't take acting lessons. I just listen to, like, dubbed anime and try to, like, recreate it. Thank you. Yeah, we're all just naturally talented actors. Mas Dilon, also for stream sayang, it was a fun free talk. Thank you Nyonya. Jangan lupa istirahat ya. I love you sayang. Love you too. Dipanggilnya Nyonya sekarang bukan Nona. Artinya apa tuh? Artinya Ollie sudah menikah. Sama siapa tuh? Ayam geprek loh. I want the acting lessons, like the voiceover lessons. Yeah, I wonder how they do it though. I would be very interested to take like voice acting lessons. Oh my god, a pink supa from Panda Ruki? Poot Panda for Ollie! I just want to support you. Thanks for your free talk. Your insights are very insightful. Oh wow, hope you rest well tonight. You too! Thanks for coming! And thank you so much for the big pink super chat, by the way. Every single super chat will go to me, or for future channel projects, whether it's covers, whether it's collabs, or other big events like 3D lives. So thank you so much for the support, everyone. Well, there are some pretty good books by some VAs that are out. Dayo ne? Ito. Ay. And that's all actually. So I think we can end the stream. But before we end, let's look for someone we can raid. Sebelum kita end stream, yuk kita cari orang yang bisa kita raid dulu. Besok sarapan ayam geprek? Janganlah. Nanti kalau siangnya kebelet berak terus gimana? Let's see. Yuk lempar kita Nona. Anjay. Mari kita lempar. Ollie akan lempar kalian ke, let's see, siapa ya? Kana! Let's go to Kana. Yuk kita ke streamnya Kana. She's still yapping apparently. So, thank you so much everyone for coming to the stream. Kita kerete hontoni arigatou gozaimashita. Terima kasih banyak telah datang ke streamnya Ollie. Ingat Ollie ada world tour. Ollie akan pergi ke berbagai negara. Jadi kalau kalian tertarik, Ollie akan ketemu sama kalian di sana. Yeah, I have a world tour. Just a reminder. I'll be going to a bunch of cities. So if you guys are interested, I'll be seeing you guys there. And that's all actually. Tomorrow, I don't know if there will be a stream tomorrow. We'll see because I have studios and recordings that I need to do. But until then, thank you so much everyone for coming to the stream. Terima kasih banyak telah datang ke stream Ollie. Kita kerete hontoni arigatou gozaimashita. This has been Kureiji Ollie, and I am signing out. Otsu Kureiji. Bye bye. I forgot I had this toggle. Alright, ending the stream.